Alright, welcome everyone to r/sour thoughts. Nate and I'm here with Nate. Look at him. It's pretty cool. Go sub to that guy. Today we're on stinky Reddit. We're on r/shower thoughts. In the 80s and 90s, an entire family sitting in the living room watching TV instead of chatting was seen as a sign of social decay. Today, an entire family sitting in the living room watching TV together instead of each other on their own screen is seen as a sign of social bonding. I didn't grow up in the 80s and 90s, but I don't think people were really thinking that in the 80s and 90s.
Boomers probably were.
Yeah, boomers were, but like everyone else, like Gen X, they probably didn't give a shit.
Now we can watch Jackie Gleason while we eat.
It was seen as good family bonding, probably. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Let's watch Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
It's the first 80s show that came to
Yeah.
mind.
We gotta watch that one with Michael J. Fox in it.
Oh yeah, Back to the Future.
No, I was thinking about the show that he was in. I don't think I get this one had 8.8 thousand upvotes. Yeah, downvote thou. He's not saying that. I don't think that's right. To be honest, because simply just because TV wasn't really seen that way back then. Maybe in the fucking 50s, but not in the 80s and 90s. It's this. All right, here's another one that's exactly the same. I don't know.
The reason the internet was so great compared to TV was because there were no ads. People could say whatever they wanted, and the content was made by regular people. None of that is true anymore. What?
Okay, first off, no, the content was not made by regular people. It was made by fucking sick freaks, and that's why it was so interesting. Now all of the content is made by probably still sick freaks, but for regular people.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's gotten a little more freakier over the years.
Yeah, sir. There's another one that I don't think is true. Fucking downvote this shit as well. It's sort of true because the internet isn't as good now, but...
It's like, yeah, the ads have gone out of control, I will agree. But there definitely wasn't no ads.
Yeah, there was a shit ton of pop-up ads back then. That's a lie right off the bat.
I mean, unless they're talking about, like...
Yeah, what time are we talking about? Yeah, what are we talking about internet here? You gotta give us a specific time date. And, I mean, there's just so many bots.
If they're talking in the context of early YouTube, then there were ads.
Yeah.
Maybe not at the beginning, but, like, how did they start making money? Like,
yeah, exactly. Trying to read the comments. That's why cable was so originally... was so originally so popular too. All right, fucking downvote immediately for that. Yeah.
I mean, that's true because like cable now has like deformed into just like another streaming platform.
Yeah.
Like, you have to pay so much extra money for the channels, and it's like, why do you even get the channels when you can get all of the streaming, Hulu, HBO, Disney in a bundle?
At some point, a hermit crab just decided to adopt a random shell as its home, and now here we are. Who was the first crab to think, yep, I'll just climb into that? Kind of true.
They evolved. They were like, oh, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think nothing's going to eat me in this.
I feel like compared to like a regular crab, hermit crabs are actually kind of cute.
Yeah, maybe that's it actually. Like it was baby crabs that like were hiding.
Maybe. Their parents died, got slaughtered, and they're like, I've got to hide.
I think they go off on their own anyway, kind of like baby spider situation.
Good shower thought. That one gets my upvote. That one gets my Reddit gold. You have won the internet today, my good sir.
Vampire bites. Turning people into vampires is extremely disadvantageous to the survival. That's stupid.
What do you mean? What do you mean that's stupid? It is true though, right?
It depends on the vampires, because it's like, and in fact, in
Bro
most
knows a lot
cases,
about vampires. Let's
I do.
Everyone grab a snack and a drink. We're gonna be here for a while.
The idea of having more, like, I get it if, like, in some movies they just kind of bite people just to make more, like, that's stupid, yes. But in a lot of cases, like, I think of The Interview with the Vampire. He did that to manipulate him and to have somebody he could manipulate and trust and survive an eternity with him. It was for survival. It was for their mental survival.
True.
If you're going to be the only vampire and not ever bite anyone, you're going to get lonely. You can't share.
You got to get at least one of them.
I get like mass producing them. Yeah, that's not going to be great. But then again, in something like Skyrim, the way vampires work in Skyrim, you do want more because to fight back, to fight for your power, but not too much because you don't want to get rid of the food. So it depends on the vampires.
Isn't there a way to just bite into someone without turning them into turning them into vampires as well. I think in Dracula, he was the only vampire. So like,
No, he had his wives.
oh yeah, you're right. What I meant to say was when he bit other people, like they don't necessarily turn into vampires unless he wants them to.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure his wives fucking were all over Jonathan Harker, which must have been having a good time otherwise. Just to forget that he was engaged, but he didn't turn into a vampire, so like, I don't know.
Yeah, they just drained the shit out of him and his hair got gray.
Drain the shit out of him. Wireless chargers use more wire than wired chargers? I guess in a sense that's true. It's like a little pad, right? And you gotta place your phone on top of the wireless charger, but there's a bunch of wires probably in the pad, and then you have to have the wire come out of the pad and have that plug into something.
Yeah.
So, in a way, some of them, I guess that's true.
Yeah, they should just market it as non-plug-in charger.
True.
Okay, this one's fucking stupid. I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
A gold medal Olympic athlete is better than 8.3 billion people. A bronze medal Olympic athlete is better than 8.3 billion people. That's true to a certain point of view, but the sample size of who can actually compete is not 8 billion people.
Yeah, that is true. The thing is that we don't know who's good. Like, I could be really good at an Olympic sport. I just don't know it. You know what I mean?
No.
Nate could be really good at, like, beatboxing. Is that an Olympic sport? Right?
They might be someday. They do have breakdancing.
Breakdancing? We should start considering social media the same way we're considering smoking. A warning with social media kills when clicking on an app would be awesome in the long term. Alright, first off, I don't know if this is considered a shower thought. I think this is just like a shower idea. And second off, no! Social media is not like smoking, you fucking idiot. Smoking gives you lung cancer.
Procrastination may be one of humanity's greatest survival mechanisms. No. I'm a procrastinator, and I fucking hate it. It is detrimental to my survival because I could be doing so much more with myself. But I am not, because I'm like, oh, I'll do it later.
If you put crushed up tortilla chips in a bowl of dip, does that make it cereal? No?
I mean, no, that makes it a dip with crunch.
Yeah. The room temperature IQ zinger hits much harder outside of the US. I mean, what is room temperature IQ in Celsius would be 20? Oh yeah, it says right there. It looks like I have a small IQ. It looks like I've got room temperature IQ outside of the US. Well, in the US, it's like, what, 70?
I guess, yeah. That's defined as...
It hits harder, but like... In my big-brained eyes, someone with 70 IQ is just as stupid as someone with 20 IQ.
Yeah, I mean, both are.
It's like, bro, you're both stupid.
You're not triple digits, so...
Yeah.
It works either way. But I guess, yeah, if you're in Germany and you're like, you have room temperature IQ.
You have room temperature IQ.
Oh, 20 Celsius IQ. What?
What?
Cavemen either bit their toenails themselves or had a mate/clansman bite them to keep them trimmed. I don't think so. They were barefoot for one, so walking on rocky and any terrain is going to file them down naturally.
Yeah.
And the growth rate back then was probably different because they didn't start cutting them.
Obviously, we have fingernails and toenails for a reason. It's because when you sharpen them, they get claw-like and you can kill things easier with it.
Yeah, they might have filed them.
Yeah, they might have. I don't think they tried to trim them down. I think they filed them so that way they could kill things.
Or like
pick at
any
things.
other animal with claws, they get filed down by just doing shit.
Yeah.
Being out there. Like, they're gathering shit and like scratching at like plants and whatnot.
Banging rocks on others.
Get a pedicure.
Yeah.
Orlo, give me a pedicure.
Yeah, bro thinks they're living like the Flintstones over here.
Orlo, me need toenail trim. You bite.
You bite today. The biggest dog in the world could eat the smallest dog in the world in one bite. I don't know if that's true, but it is funny. Just imagining Clifford the big red dog trying to fucking Eat a
little
puppy.
chihuahua.
Yeah.
The Three Musketeers are famous for their swordsmanship, not their musketry skills. Well, they use muskets, but yeah, the sword fighting for a musketeer, that was the idea, is that you were a swordsman that could shoot people too. Because most infantries and whatnot, there's different layers of the army. You know, you had your guys that had the guns. They were kind of in the middle. And then you had your guys with the swords. You had your guys on cavalry. You had your guys on artillery. And this is also back then when guns, like the time period the Musketeers takes place, the guns were still not the main supply the entire army with guns. So that's why, yeah, these are our guys with swords and guns.
The power of invisibility would make you blind when active because light would just pass straight through your eyes. But also, if we have the power of invisibility, then laws already don't make sense.
And I don't think chameleons are blind when they... I mean, I know they're not invisible, but the idea is your skin would do something similar to chameleon to make you invisible.
A lot of movie villains who become giant at the end would have probably won if they wore goggles? What?
Alright, team, will someone explain what the fuck this means?
Yeah, I know, but I can't think of like any movie villains who get big at the end.
I guess this person makes it make a little more sense. Attacking the Eye is one of the most common ways for the main character to defeat a giant, but it's become giant, so like...
Would the goggles get big with the... What if they were wearing goggles? Do the goggles get big with them?
Just imagine the Hulk in goggles.
Hulk, put on goggles first. Now he smash. Safety first. Hulk says safety first.
Goggles and a yellow hard hat.
And he gives like a thumbs up. I can't think of any movie villains who get big, who become giant.
This is Detroit become giant.
What? I don't know.
I don't either. That was a...
Anyways. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.